Hello there. So I'll be launching my open source project my web shortcuts today. Not like exactly launching it. Basically, now accepting contributions, and this is a demo video showing what this extension is, what it does, and like how can you contribute. So the first half of the video will be um, showing what the extension is and how it works, showing the live demonstration of it. And the second half of the video will be covering uh, everything for the contributors. Like if you want to contribute in this project, because this is open source, of course, you can how you can do that, and like what I would suggest and how to take help and everything like that. So let us start with the video. um, we'll just show you my second screen. I guess it works. Yeah, it works. So as you can see, this is the extensions page. This is the repository, and you can install it from here. I've already installed it. I will not go to these steps right now. I just need to install it on my browser as of now. So I will drag this dist folder, and yeah, this is done. So let me just pin this extension. Okay, this is pinned, and I will go to this website for demonstration because this is a little clean information website, opensource.guide. Okay, so what this extension is? So it lets you set shortcut keys for elements on any website to click on those elements. So shortcuts not like Control plus A or something, because that will create issues. You can select you can keep shortcut like key presses, a single character key. So like A to Z, 1 2 3 4, any numbers, basically any special characters, and those are like pretty much enough. So when you select a shortcut, you need to select an element to click on with the shortcut. So let me just show you how it works. So when I click on this pop-up, there's a plus button, and when I click on this plus button, this little pop-up appears here. Okay, so this is a little break. I think I should skip it, or let me first disable it. Pause breaks for 30 minutes. Okay, so you can see that this thing is highlighting any part of the website I'm hovering on. Okay, any element that I'm hovering on. If any web developer is there, they might know that this is like similar behavior as of dev tools when they inspect the elements. So this is doing the same. And if you're not a web developer, what elements mean is like, element is like any part of the website, any little part like button, link, or something. It's enough to understand. So like for example, this link is an element, this link is an element, this button is an element, this heading is an element. So you can select any element and set a shortcut for it. So I'll be using this button, let's say contribute button. I'll How to set the shortcut? Simply click on that thing. Now the extension will prevent the default behavior of the website. So if I click on this by default, let me close this thing. If I click on this without doing anything, so it redirects me to this GitHub file or something. But when I use the extension to click on it, it will prevent that behavior, and now I can set a shortcut key. So selected shortcut. Well, let's say I want to press C to click on this element. I have selected C, if you can see here. Select shortcut. Uh, then you need to type the shortcut name, contribute button. I'm showing this all for demonstration purposes. And as far as if you are a contributor, you might have noticed a lot of potential changes that can be done. This UI can be improved. A lot of behavioral things can be improved, and there are like many possibilities. So done, and let me just close it. And if you again click on the pop-up, you will be able to see that what shortcuts you have set and what is their name. So now if I click on C, what happens? Let me enable this show key button so that I can show you that I'm clicking on C. So I'm going to click on C button. It will automatically click on this contribute button. I'm pressing C and it clicks on the contribute button. Let me do this with another element. So now this time let us do with this about element. So this about page, where does it? Okay, this comes here on this GitHub README. So I will select this about and I will set A for it. Select shortcut about. Yeah, just about. I guess this is enough. So yeah, now I have set the shortcut A for about. I will click on A. As you can look at the bottom, if it shows which element I'm clicking on. So now it automatically clicks on that about link. Now this is like already, if you can see that it can be used in a lot of things, and I'll show you one practical example right now that is actually needed by a few people in my network. So there's one bug in while selecting an element. Let me show you that bug. So I'll be going to this Google website and I will just reload it to make the extension work here. Okay, so as you can see, there is a button called Google Apps here. What happens when I select this element? Okay, so let me just select this element menu. Where's the keyboard shortcut pop-up? I can't see it because it is opening this pop-up. It is like not even able to register that event or something. Something is happening. So what can we do in this case if the clicking on a button do something else and we are not able to set a shortcut for it? Well, I have added a feature recently to for this kind of thing only. What you can do is you can press your control key, and while you press your control key, the element selection will be stopped, and then you can use this little select element button that you are seeing, this little button. When you click on this button, what it does is that the selected element is selected and you can set a keyboard shortcut for it. But as you can see, when we hover on any element, it automatically changes it. So you need to press the control key. See at the bottom, I have pressed the control key and now I'll drag. Okay, let me just press control. Why is it not working? Wait, I'll press control. Something's wrong. 1 minute. Let me reload the page. So this is how bugs are identified. Contributors, these. Yeah, it's working. Okay, it's working. I literally added this feature and I jumped out of my chair out of happiness. Uh, because this was really like this gave me hope that okay, this extension can work. I was scared actually for a minute. Uh, so yeah, I'm pressing a control key. As you can see in the bottom, this is showing that I am pressing the control key, and this element selection is stopped temporarily. Now I can select the element. Now my mouse is not working. Now it's working. Everything is going wrong right now. Select element. Yeah. Now I can select the keyboard shortcut. M select shortcut, and let us just name it menu bar or menu button is enough. Close. Now when I click on M, I am able to click on that element and it's opening that menu bar. So these are some basic features that I have shown you. There are a few more things about that pop-up. As you can see, there's a little on and off button. So it basically does the same thing of element selection. When you click on it, as you can see, the element selection is now off. Now no hovering, no changing of correct selected elements. I can't do it. Uh, and and when I turn it on, it again works. Turn it off, it stops working. Okay, so and one more thing you might be thinking, what this thing is a selection options. Well, there will be various kind of selections that you can have. So those features will be added soon. Make sure to keep up, be updated like with the project updates. For that, you can follow me on Twitter, as I'll be sharing everything that is going on with the project, or you can just simply star or watch this repository here so that you can know what changes are going on. Anyways, these are some options that will be added in the future, and I think, and some of them are pretty useful, and I will personally use them a lot. So this pop-up thing is enough here. Let me show you this pop-up. Okay, I can turn on and off any shortcut key. So let us go to open source guide. Here we have set multiple shortcuts. If I turn off the A1, the A shortcut, and click on A, nothing is happening. Okay, as you can see, I'm clicking A in the bottom. The about page is not opening. The button is basically not clicked. When I turn it on and press A, the button is now clicked. I think this is okay. So yeah, disable everywhere and disable for this website. As the name says, when you click on disable everywhere, it will disable it everywhere. So when I now press A, not works. C, not works. So the extension is disabled on all the websites basically. And when I press M, not works. When I enable it again, it starts working. M is working, C will work, and A will work, of course. What else? What else? Yeah, disable for this particular website. When I do this, I can't use a shortcut for this particular website. And as you can see, new bug. Contributors, you can take notes because like this is like literally bug hunting or something going on. I'm not sure. Okay, I have disabled for this website. Okay, there was a little bug. I think it's not updating it live. As you can see, it is now disabled after maybe reloading it, but this is not good. I mean, nobody wants to like reload the page every time. Live changes are pretty good. So you can take a look what is happening. Maybe test it from your side. If I enable it again, now it is working. If I maybe just again, I disable again. Yeah, it's not updating live. Anyways, so we'll move away from that. I'm like literally shaming myself or something. But no, no shaming. Open source. Contribute, please. Uh okay, now this is something I will show you live. So here I'm hosting a test Twitter space. A live use case I'm showing you. Let me first reload the page so because I haven't done it after installing the extension. Yeah, so let me join the space. I'll be pausing for a minute to join the space. Okay. So now I am here in this. I have sent an invite from my host account and I will click on join as speaker. Well, we can select a shortcut for this button also, but anyways, let us focus on the main uh, functionality I want. Okay, so this mute and unmute button, there's no shortcut for this right now. Maybe they like implement something, a shortcut for this button in future. Most probably they will, but uh, is having a lot of bugs right now. Anyways, let us not just talk about it. So yeah, let me create a shortcut for this. I will plus icon. I will hover on this mute and mute button and click on it. Maybe clicking on it for unmute and doesn't work. But in this case it works. But if it wouldn't have worked, what I will do? I will keep my control key pressed and click on select element. Same thing happening. Now I have to select a shortcut. Okay, what shortcut should I select? So I checked and M, like I thought M it as a shortcut, but I checked recently that M is basically to directly message somebody. So yeah, Twitter is having already having some like shortcuts for the website. So you may need to check that. So for this demonstration purpose, I will just put Q here because I don't, Q is not any shortcut on the website yet. You can set it anything else maybe, and select shortcut mute dash unmute and done and close. Now I can use Q mute and unmute. Let me, if it doesn't work, then you see that it is working. I'm pressing Q and I am muting and unmuting myself. So this was a basic use case of this of this exchange of this. I'm fumbling a lot. Sorry for that. English is my second language, and sorry for all the grammatical mistakes and all doing. Ignore that. Some basic use case I have shown you. You can use it anywhere else. Uh, it depends on your, whatever websites you are using. Uh, make make your life easier with this extension, and more and more features will be coming up. So what I have thought right now is a feature like going through the links that in the result page of Google, like press a shortcut and it will focus and scroll to that thing. And like there are various kind of features that can be added yet. And this is an open source project, and I have already been thinking of a lot of really, like, as you can see, these are types of selection, like literally this is what I have thought till now. Just think how much more features will be there once contributors start contributing to the project. And I have made a special file called howthisworks.md, in which I'll be explaining everything to know about my web shortcuts as a developer as contributor. So all the technologies, how the code is working, how the file structure is, what file is doing what function is doing what is the the storage structure and all. So this file is very important if you are a contributor. It's currently under construction. I'll be updating it soon. So this is just to make it easier for you so that you don't need to go through every code and understand okay what is happening here. And what else? Yeah, please, as if you're a contributor, please read the contributing.md as a good practice and read me. As you can see here, the installation instructions are here, and follow the best practices of open source while creating issues, while creating pull request. Can like learn that from like Eddie or um, a free code camera. There are many other resources. Please learn that and know how open source works. Be kind to others, open minded, uh, and please don't make it a competition. Like I know that this in this Hacktoberfest, a lot of people will simply be contributing just for the sake of it. Uh, till the last year, they were doing it for the T-shirt. By the way, T-shirt, as you can see, Hacktoberfest T-shirt. I don't know if it's coming in the camera. So I got it last year. I contributed to open source for the first time, and luckily Hacktoberfest was just around the corner, and I participated in it. And like, it was very surprising for me. I only knew HTML CSS at that time, so I contributed to project, and from then only I had the mindset of adding a value to the project, improve the project, and not going for it for the T-shirt because I was just like thinking I will not get it anyways. So like do open source, add value, improve the projects to help others, and not to get something in return. This is what I will just say for now. And I hope got to learn something. Hope that you extension it will be useful to you. Please share your feedback on Twitter, uh, and please share if you find any bugs or if any features and there's issues here. Please make contribute. And if you have any questions, tag me on Twitter. Ask that publicly, instead of DM me because uh, good practice, I guess. And what else if I'm forgetting? Yeah, so as a contributor, you need to know certain things like how Chrome work. Well, you don't know that, you don't need to worry because this is not anything technical. If you have your JavaScript skills right, then you can understand everything very easily. Just APIs and stuff, how things are working, nothing complex. Go to this documentation once, and I will suggest like learn on the go. So while you understand the code, just read the documentation and understand what is happening. Use the chat GPT or any other AI tool you to understand what API does, or maybe you do it yourself for your, and you need to learn some basics of the Chrome extension development. I have actually linked it in the how this works.md. Yeah, this is the link here. So go through this. Uh, while you contribute, just go to the docs and see what the API is doing. So you don't need to worry a lot. This is a very basic project actually. I'm not using React or any other JavaScript framework, or it's like very basic projects. So you don't need to worry a lot. Even if you are like very beginner in the web development field, then also you can contribute, and I'm looking forward to your contribution. So do the best for your open source journey. I hope that you do some really good contributions open source, make this world a better place. Uh, so yeah, happy contributing, happy Hacktoberfest. Thanks for watching this video. Um, I will share more updates. Please follow me on Twitter if you want. Think I can add some value to your life. So yeah, that was it. Uh, bye. Thanks for watching. Take care.